My social work friend, I know you want to go from being overworked and underpaid as a social worker. I know that you've been watching my videos about starting a digital online business. I also know that you've been wondering how you would grow that business and make money if you started it. Well, my friend, worry no more because I got you. Starting a YouTube channel was one of the best things I could have done for my business. So stay tuned because I'm walking you through the entire process of how to start one for 2023 from beginning to end. Yes, this is an A through Z guide with no steps missed, and it's beginner style. Now this video is going to be a little longer than normal, so grab a notebook and get ready to learn. Now in this video right here, I walked you through the Social Work Entrepreneur Academy's signature framework that helps my clients gain success in their business endeavors. Well, today I'm going to use that framework to show you how to start a YouTube channel that will help you grow your business. So let's get into it. So in this video, I'm going to cover 25 steps that you need to take to start a successfully growing YouTube channel. And in step number one of the first things you're going to want to do is watch this video in its entirety. Now, before you go taking notes or doing anything else, just watch the video so you can get an idea of the things that you need to do to start your YouTube channel and to grow your digital online business using YouTube. Now, once you watch the video in its entirety, you want to move to step 2 and you want to go back to the chapters where you need to take notes or where you need to do the things such as start your YouTube channel or start a Google account or sign up for TubeBuddy, which are all things we're going to cover in today's video. Now you want to come back to this video as many times as you need. Don't feel like you have to do all the things in this video when you first watch it. Go ahead and bookmark this video, so you want to save it to a watch later file. You want to save it to a playlist that you've created on your YouTube channel that you're watching this on, and you want to go ahead and bookmark this video for one of those playlists that you're going to save it to, because you want to easily access this video when you need it. Like I said, you're not going to do all these steps in one day. This is a process. It might take you a day. It only took me a day to do all the things, but it might take you a couple of days. I had a friend, it took her a week. So you want to go ahead, save this video. And again, I've created chapters in the video to make sure that it's easy for you to get back to the section of the video that you need to get back to do that particular thing. Mindset work is important when you're doing anything new, especially anything that you might find difficult. And starting a YouTube channel, if you've never done it before, is going to have a learning curve. I've heard clients say things like, I don't like the way that I sound on video, I don't like the way that I look on video, amongst a bunch of other things. You're also going to find that putting yourself out there for the world to judge you is something that's going to require you to have a thick skin. So here are 2 books that I can recommend to you as a beginner who's starting a YouTube channel and needs to engage in mindset work to make sure that you stay the course through your YouTube journey. First, we have The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Now, this is an excellent book that speaks to the choices that you make and being patient while you're growing something over the long term, because YouTube is the long game. The next book that I have is The Growth Mindset by Carol S. Dweck. This book is really helpful if you have a fixed mindset, helping you transition that fixed mindset to a growth mindset, which is supremely important when you're doing business. And if you already have a growth mindset, this book is great for honing that growth mindset to improve how you operate as an entrepreneur. In step number 4, you're going to choose your target audience. Now, your target audience is different than your niche. You might hear the word niche thrown around YouTube or other platforms quite a bit when it comes to business and being an entrepreneur. The reason why you're not going to choose your niche right away is because you want to throw some things out there to see what people are interested in. Essentially, you want to collect some data. Now, let me give you an example. My target audience is social workers. However, my niche here on YouTube is starting a digital online business. Again, my target audience is social workers, but on my podcast, my niche are social workers who are looking to start a clinical private practice. So, clinical private practice for my podcast and digital online business for my social workers who watch me on YouTube. Let me give you another example. Your niche might be children who meet the diagnostic criteria for intellectual and developmental disabilities. However, your target audience would be their parents. So it's important that you understand the difference between your target audience and your niche. And in order to have a successful YouTube channel, you do need to at least identify your target audience, even if you don't have a particular niche yet. If you're still wondering how to identify your target audience, I've put together some questions that you can ask yourself to help you with this process. Question number 1, what are your skills, knowledge, talents, or areas of expertise? Question number 2, what question or questions do people ask you specifically because of your skills, knowledge, talents, or areas of expertise? Question number 3, what transformation have you achieved for yourself? Question number 4, what fires you up when you talk about it? So essentially, what are you passionate about? And what do you find yourself talking about passionately that you could see yourself doing as an entrepreneur? And then finally, question 5, what are strategies that you use repeatedly that you have turned into a process, framework, or workflow? In step number 5, you're going to conduct market research. Now, the reason you're going to conduct market research is because you want to figure out your target audience's problem that they want solved, the pain that they want relieved, or the desire that they would like to have fulfilled. Remember, these are typically the 3 reasons why people will come to YouTube to search some type of topic or that they will purchase your product and or services, because most people, when they make some type of purchase, are seeking a transformation. You know this, we've talked about it a ton of times. Now, one of the best ways to conduct market research about YouTube is on YouTube. There are a number of other ways that you can conduct market research, but this is the way that I'm going to show you in this video. So when you come out to YouTube, one of the things that you're going to want to do is search your keyword topic. So for example, my keyword for my target audience was social work. What I did after that was I started typing the alphabet to see what social workers were searching for inside of YouTube. Because remember, YouTube, while it is social media, it is also a search engine. And so when you come up here and you type a query, it is going to provide you the most popular queries attached to that keyword that people are searching for. So if I think about social workers coming out here onto YouTube, I typed in social work because I'm pretty sure that that's the topic they're searching. And then I typed the letter A and I saw what came up as the most queried topic. So, social work assessment. So, that's a queried topic. I typed B, social work burnout. So, that was key for my business because I know that if social workers are overworked and underpaid, oftentimes what comes attached with that is burnout. Another one I did was C. So I went and looked at social work consultant. That was also a good fit for me because consulting is somewhat like entrepreneurship. It is entrepreneurship. I shouldn't even say somewhat like it. It is entrepreneurship because you have to market yourself. You have to create a stream of income for yourself doing consulting work. Now, I went through the entire alphabet, including searching for E, where you could see it has social work entrepreneurship. And so this is a way that you could come out and search your topic. So for example, you could come out and search trauma. You can see what people are searching for. So trauma bonding is a common search topic. You can come out and search healing trauma, and you can see what people are searching for. So healing trauma meditation, healing trauma frequency, healing trauma guided meditation, healing trauma music, healing trauma affirmations. So these are things that if your particular topic is healing trauma, you could come out and search for that. Now, when you find a topic that you want to go with, so for me, it was social work entrepreneurship, you're going to search that topic and see what comes back. Now, I come back in ranking at this point, but when I first did this exercise, I did not rank. The person who was ranking for me back then was Rich Social Worker. Now, the Rich Social Worker is one of the people that I researched her content and her information to see what people were asking her questions about. Because if people were asking her questions in the comments, then that is a topic that I could address. Now, the Rich Social Worker has a fantastic channel. I love her channel. She and I are aligned in our thinking in many ways that social workers no longer have to settle for the financial narrative that has been given to them, and they can go on to pursue their desires and do work that they are passionate about. And while doing that, also make a lucrative income for themselves. When I found her video, I clicked on her actual video, and then I looked at the videos tab. Once I was on the videos tab, I clicked the popular button. And this was the way that I could see what was her most popular video to her least popular video. And one of her most popular videos asked the question, should you get a social work license? So I clicked on this video to do some research on it, and I went straight to the comments. And I read the comments to see what people were asking. I read the comments to see what they liked about it, what they were asking, what they had to say. And this is valuable data when you are working on your YouTube channel. This was valuable data for me because it allowed for me to see questions that people had that I was able to respond to with content in my video. And so again, these are, let's see how many comments she has. She has 180 comments. That's not too bad. I have visited pages or channels that have thousands of comments. You can take time to read these comments to do your market research. I will say market research is probably one of the most lengthy parts of starting your YouTube channel, but it is a necessary part because you need to know who you are making content for. It will be very important as we get further along in this video. Now, those are the first 5 things that you're going to need to do to start your YouTube channel. However, by the end of this video, you are going to have the complete outline, so keep watching because I'm going to cover 20 more things that you need to do to get started. So let's get into number 6. In step number 6, you want to create a content plan. So let me take you over to my calendar and show you how this is done. So the reason why you want to create a content plan is because you want to be very strategic about the content that you post. For example, let's say that you are going to launch your digital product in June, so the first week of June. So you want to have a content plan that leads up to that launch of that product, and your content will help support this, right? And so let's just say that if you are going to launch the first week of June and you start your YouTube channel the first week of January, then you have approximately about 5.5 months before you start doing things for that launch, right? And so you want your content to lead up into the launch. So for example, we'll say you're launching June 1st. We'll say this is May 2023. So let's say the day that you post your content is on Monday. So that means that if you are going to launch the first week of June, then the week prior to that launch, you want to be sure to have a piece of content that supports the launch. It's going to be objection content. So there are 3 types of content. There is evergreen content, there is deep dive content, and there is objection content. And we will discuss what all of that means in this upcoming video right here. However, those are 3 types of content that you can produce for your channel. Preferably the content that leads up to your launch is going to be objection content. So if your launch is the first week of June, then we'll say there are going to be possibly 5 Mondays in May, right? So you want a content plan that has a signature piece of content right here the week before your launch. And so this is going to be your signature content for your launch, right? So this is going to be a piece of objection content that supports what you are launching, right? Because the objection will come and then you offer the solution. Now, prior to this signature content, you also want to have content that supports this signature piece of content that precedes the 3 weeks before. So this is going to be support content. It's all going to be objection based. So now you have your content that is going to go live before your launch, and you have the 3 pieces of content that will support this signature content. Now, this is called reverse engineering. You want to start with the launch in mind, and then you want to work backwards. This is all going to be 4 weeks of objection content. Now, we talked about the other 2 types of content, evergreen and deep dive. Evergreen content, just to give you a brief synopsis, is going to be more likely your how-to content. So how to start a YouTube channel, right? There is also deep dive content. This is content that helps your audience get to know you. It makes you more relatable. And this will be content like my vlog that I posted a couple of weeks ago, which is this video right here. So you can go check that out. That is deep dive content. So you have evergreen, deep dive, and then objection. Objection content is content that speaks to the objections that people will give you about purchasing your solution. So for example, with my plus size chronic dieting women that I work with in my other digital online business, their objection is oftentimes, I don't have time. I don't have the money. I don't know how to eat the right foods. Right? The price is too much, right? So there's objections that they're going to give you, even though they need the solution, even though they want the transformation, there's always still a bridge that you have to lead them over to get to that point of purchase, right? Especially if you have a high ticket offer. If you have a signature program that has a higher ticket offer. So what is a higher ticket offer? It's according to your audience. A high ticket offer for some might be $250. A high ticket offer for others might be $6,000. It could range based on their financial situation. So you want to create objection content that speaks to those objections that they're going to have about purchasing, and that is the content that you will reverse engineer, and you will launch a signature piece of objection content. So when I say a signature piece, this is going to be the biggest objection that people will have about your digital product. Then the supporting pieces are other objections that they have that are not quite as big as this objection, but they exist, and they are some that you will need to address. Then prior to that, you can do your deep dive and your evergreen content, but you want to reverse engineer with this content plan. So I'm not launching, but you want to create sticky content for your launch, and that is what this does. So what is sticky content? It is what I'm doing right now with these videos. Last week, I created a video about how using a YouTube channel can grow your business. This week, I'm creating a video about starting a YouTube channel. Next week, I'll have a YouTube video about channel art. Then I'll have one about using cards in YouTube videos and using music and all of these things that will help you with your YouTube channel. Now, when people find this content a year from now, this is going to be sticky content for them, because when they watch one video, they're going to want to watch another and another and another, because all of them, even though they're made separately, they all come together for one cohesive thing that people are trying to do, and that's start a YouTube channel and all of the supporting things that you need to go with that. In step 7, you're going to want to create a video script template. Now I'm here on my video script template, which all of the members of the Swell Community VIP tier get access to. So I'm going to walk you through this video script template that you can use. So the video title will go at the top, and then the next thing that you will write is your hook. Now your hook is very important because your hook is what brings the viewer into your video. It's what keeps them watching past that 30-second mark, which is highly important on YouTube because that is how YouTube measures the success of that particular video. They want 50% or more of the viewers to watch past that 30-second mark. That's what helps push your videos out to more viewers so you can become more discoverable to people on the platform. Next, you're going to want your content part one. So after you write your hook, you want to jump right into the content. You don't want to linger along and kind of ramble on in the beginning of the video because people will click off, and that's not what you want them to do. So you want to jump right into the content. So on the script, you are going to document that by writing your first pieces of content that you are going to share. So these are going to be your tips, your steps, the workflow that you're going through or that you're sharing with people, that part one content. If you're doing a different type of video, like when I did my vlog, I actually outlined the content for that first piece of the vlog. Next, you're going to want to write your outcome. So you're going to want to, at some point, tell people what they are going to get by watching this video. So typically, I lead with about 2 to 3 pieces of content in the part one content, and then I come in and I tell them the outcome that they will get for continuing to watch the video. And then I share why with them. So is this important? Why are they going to get this outcome? So basically in this area, I am sharing what I'm going to talk about. Then I go right into the second part of the content, which is going to be your remaining content. Then I have the opening engagement request. So this is where I ask for them to subscribe. So oftentimes this is where I'll come in and introduce myself. If they're a new viewer, if they're a returning viewer, I will welcome them back to the channel. And then I will ask them to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon. You want to ask that throughout your video because people are not necessarily having it top of mind that they should subscribe to your channel. So you just want to give them a friendly reminder to subscribe to the channel so they don't miss your content. After your opening engagement, if you have more content, it is going to go into content part 3. Then you are going to have your middle engagement. So this is where you're going to ask the viewer to jump into the comment box and say something. You're going to ask them a question, and then you're going to tell them to go into the comment box to answer that question. Really, what you are seeking here is to create engagement. You want to start to build a relationship with the people who are watching your videos. You want to let them know that you're available for questions. You want to be of service to your community. That is very important. Providing value is very important on YouTube. This is what helps grow your business when you provide people value. You are not giving them the answer to the problem that they want solved, or the pain that they want relieved, or the desire that they want fulfilled. Your digital product, the solution that you create, will do that for you. But you do want to provide value so you can highlight your skills, knowledge, talents, and areas of expertise. And you want to create engagement with your audience so you can start to build that relationship. After you do that, you want to go to content part 4 if you have that much content. Now, even if you have minimal content, so say for instance, you have 5 steps or you have 7 steps that they need to take, or 7 tips that you're going to give them, you can spread those 7 tips throughout the content part 1, 2, 3, and 4. You want to spread it out so you can pace your video. After you do content part 4, you want to ask them a question with a card insert, or you want to highlight a video that you've created on a topic that is in relation to the video you're currently doing, and that way you can place a card for that video. After you do that, you want your outro engagement. So you want to ask them again if they can like, subscribe, or comment on the video, share the video, do all of the things that will help that video get further reach. After you do that, you want to ask them to join you elsewhere. So you want to invite them off of the platform. Now, we discussed this in my recent video talking about email lists, and I'll go ahead and link to that video in the description box below. But you want to ask them off of the platform because YouTube is a social media platform that you do not own, and you do not want to build your home on borrowed land. So, due to that, you want to ask them to join you elsewhere, and that elsewhere needs to be your email list. You need to have an email list before you even get started. Before you do anything with a digital product, you want to start to build your email list, because should social media, any of the platforms that you utilize, go down, you have access to your audience, to your customer base, to your potential customer base outside of the social media platforms. Now, on my script template, I have highlight next episode. This is not something that I see a lot of YouTubers do. I'm pretty sure there might be some YouTubers out there that do it. I just don't watch them, but it's something that I do on my podcast. So it's something that I decided to do on my YouTube videos. This way I incentivize them to click that like button, click that subscribe button, click the bell icon so they can get that next upload. And if I highlight that video in a preceding video, then that will start to build some excitement about what's to come on the next video, and it gives them some awareness. So they, again, are incentivized to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so they get those notifications. After I do that, I have a space for any linked video. So in this particular video right here that we're doing, I reference my email list building video, or the importance of building an email list video. And so I can highlight that episode or link that video in the description box below. And so you want to put all your linked videos in there. That way, when you are uploading and optimizing your content, which we will get into later on in this video, you will have access to that information. Then I have an area on the script template for my freebie offer. So my particular freebie offer that I allow on my channel is my free masterclass. I will always link to this in a video. I link to it in this video. I highlight it because that masterclass is important. It will show people the 5 steps that they need to take to start a digital online business, which is highly important because people are coming here to find out how they can go from being overworked and underpaid. And so you want to have some freebie offer that helps people gain a small win. We did talk about that in a previous video entitled How to Use YouTube to Grow Your Social Work Business. And I'll also link to that in the description box below. After your freebie offer, you want to write out your unique video description, which you will put in the description box below the video. You also want to put your video tags. Now, tags are the things that you put on your video so people can find them. So if someone comes in and types how to start a social work online business, that tag is in a lot of my videos. So those videos are searchable. You want to be sure to get your tags. And the way that you do that is through a system that I will highlight later on in this video. After you do your video tags, then you want to list any affiliate links that you have. Now, in my previous video, How to Use YouTube to Grow Your Social Work Business, I discussed affiliate marketing and how you can make money with affiliate marketing that can seed your digital online business, meaning you can use that money to start, grow, and scale your digital online business. Now, if you want to find out more about affiliate marketing, you can go and check out that video. But if you utilize any affiliate links for the video, you want to place them here. Again, this will be super helpful when you are optimizing your content. And step number 8, you want to choose your tech and keep it simple. So what do I use for my YouTube videos? I use my handy dandy cell phone. Now, I'm not recording with this cell phone right now, but I do have an iPhone 13 that I record with. And if I can offer any advice, recording with your cell phone with what you already have is the best way to start. But let me show you some of the other gear that I have for recording videos. So right here, I have my trusty handy dandy tripod, which comes in handy when I want to record videos standing up. So as you can see, It has a pretty long neck that you can raise up. It has a good amount of leg space. I don't even have all the other legs all the way open. So this one, I believe, goes up to 72 inches. It was about $80 and I've had it probably for about 8 years now. You don't need anything this robust. You can grab a tripod for like 30 or 40 bucks. Now I also have this handy handheld tripod, and I usually hold this when I'm recording videos with my camera phone. So this tripod was about 10 bucks. And then the mount that is attached to it, I think ran me $15, which I grabbed all of these off of Amazon. I also use the same mount on my larger tripod. However, I recently broke that mount, so I have one on order that is being sent. So I wanted to sit it on my office chair so you could get an idea of its size. But again, it's just a nice little handy handheld tripod and mount, so you could get that. So I also wanted to show you my lavalier microphone that I have. Now this microphone ran me about, I think it was like $11 or $12. If not, it was no more than 15. Nice and easy for you to get great sound. And then lastly, I have my microphone and my pop filter, and I have my arm to attach to my desk. Now this microphone right here is a dynamic mic. It actually is my podcast mic, and a dynamic mic is great for that, because with a dynamic mic, you speak right up on the mic and it captures the sound, but it drowns out any background noise. Now I used to have a condenser microphone. A condenser microphone can pick up ambient sound. So basically I could stand probably 2 or 3 feet away from my desk and it would pick up the sound that I needed it to pick up. But I also broke that. My cat messed it up. So I am in the process of looking for a new one. I had a Yeti, and the Yeti that I had, I can no longer find. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to replace it with. It will probably be the same brand as this dynamic mic. I will link to all of these resources in the description box below. In step number 9, you're going to want to create a Google Chrome profile or a Google profile if you don't already have one. Now, if you have a Google profile, which means you have a Google email address, such as a Gmail address, you will not need to create this account, so you can go on to the next section in this video. However, if you do need to create one, I am going to walk you through that process right now. So you want to come to a new Google Chrome profile, or you want to go into the browser that you use and you want to type in google.com. Now you're going to create an account. So to do that, you are going to click sign in. Once this screen comes up, you're going to go down here to create an account. You are going to create an account to manage your business. You are going to enter your first name. So I'm going to enter my name. And then you are going to create your Gmail handle. And then you want to create a password. And then you want to confirm that password. And then you are going to hit next. After that, it's going to ask you for your phone number. So I will enter my phone number and I will click next. And then it's going to provide you a verification. You will enter that code into the system. And after you enter that code, you will verify it. Now it's going to ask you for a recovery email address, which is optional. I am going to leave that blank, but I highly recommend that you fill it in. It's also going to ask for your birthday. So I'm going to enter my birthday information. And then however you identify as your gender is going to ask for that. You enter the information and then you click next. After that, it's going to tell you what you get and all of the things. You can say, yes, I'm in. It's going to give you the privacy terms. I suggest you read those and then agree to them. And after that, it's going to ask you if you want to turn on sync. Now, I don't want to sync any of my Google accounts, but if you want to, you can do that. I am going to hit no thanks. And now it has given me my Google account. You can choose whatever color you want. I'm going to stick with what they gave me and I'm going to click done. It's going to ask you some questions about building a better web at the time of this video. Now, by the time you watch this video, it may not be asking that, but if it did, click got it. And now you are here at your Google account, which you will need to start your YouTube channel. So now that you have your Google account, you're going to go up here to the square that has the 9 dots. You're going to click on that. You're going to come down to YouTube and click on YouTube. And now it is going to bring you to your potential YouTube channel. So after you do this, you are going to click the down button. You are going to click create a channel. It's going to create a channel for you. You want to allow. Then click create the channel. Now you can change your handle if you want, but I'm going to leave mine. Okay, so now you have your channel. You have no subscribers. Everything here is clean and blank. At the top of this page, you have your home screen. Then you have your playlist, which you have not created yet. Then you have your channels. And then you have your about page. And so it's that simple. That's all you need to do to create your YouTube channel. Listen, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Michelle, and on this channel, I share tips, tools, strategies, and resources for social workers who are looking to go from being overworked and underpaid to owning their entire 24 hours as an entrepreneur by starting a digital online business. If you're wondering how to start a digital online business, be sure to check out my free masterclass entitled How to Shift from Social Work Employee to Digital Entrepreneur Like a Pro. I'll go ahead and link to it in the description box below. Okay, now we're moving on to step number 11. So now that you've created your channel, you want to verify it. And you do that by coming up here to the initial. You want to click on it. And after you click on that, you want to go to settings. You're going to click on settings. And once you are on this page, you want to click channel status and features. After you click channel status and features, it is going to take you to the YouTube studio and it will say, welcome to the YouTube studio because this is your brand new channel. You're going to click continue. And now you see that you have standard, intermediate, and advanced features. So let's take a look at them. Your standard features allow for you to do video uploads, create playlists, add collaborators to your playlist, and add new videos to existing playlists. And so as you can see, this is enabled. It's standard, so it's going to be enabled for you once you start. Your intermediate features, let's take a look at these. So you can post videos that are longer than 15 minutes. You can create custom thumbnails, which you absolutely want to do. And you can also live stream. So in order to get access to this, you are eligible, as you can see that it says, but in order to get access to this, you have to verify your phone number. So you're going to want to click on verify phone number, and it's going to open another screen for you to verify that phone number. After you are there, you can select which type of verification you want. So do you want a text verification code or do you want them to call you with an automated voice message? The choice is yours. I am going to select text message verifications if I can talk. Once you come down, you want to select the country that you are in. So if you are in the United States, it will be pre-filled for you. However, if you are not, you can come in and you can select which country you are in. Since I am in the United States, I am going to leave it. After that, you want to come in and you want to put in your phone number. So I'm going to put in my phone number and then I am going to click get code. After that, it is going to send you a 6-digit verification code that you need to enter. Okay, so it sent my YouTube verification code and I'm going to enter that code into this system. And after you do that, you want to hit submit. Okay, so my phone number is verified and now we can move to the next part of the verification process. So as you can see, when we go back, the intermediate features have been enabled. Next, we have to look at the advanced features. Now, the advanced features allows for you to create more live streams daily. It allows for you to upload more videos daily, create more shorts daily, embed live streams, have external links in the video descriptions, and you can have an appealing content ID claims. You can have the ability to appeal content ID claims. Hopefully, you don't have any. You get content ID claims by doing nefarious things on the platform, such as talking about things you shouldn't talk about. And there, I'm sure, is a whole laundry list for which I am not fully versed on what they are, but I know sexual content, any type of hateful content, the basics. Then it can also make you eligible to apply for monetization. Now, to become monetized on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And so that's important to know because once you reach that, the platform will allow for you to monetize with ads on your video. You absolutely want to do that. And so to access these features, you are going to click Access Features. Now, you have three options for accessing these features. You can use a video verification, and this approval time takes about 1 day. And you can create a 30-second video of yourself looking into your phone's camera. Seems pretty simple. And you can send that over to them. Or you can use approval time for using a valid ID, which is 1 day. You can do that with your driver's license or any government issued ID like a passport. Or you can build your channel history, which takes up to 2 months, and it's by you automatically growing your channel. Now, I am going to use a valid ID. So I'm going to click Use Valid ID. I will click Next. Now, once you're here, you can either click Get Email or you can scan a QR code. I am going to go ahead and scan the QR code. Then we're going to click on the link. Once you click Next, you will see that your email is pre-filled. After that, you want to enter your password. And then after you enter the password, you want to be sure to click Next. It's going to tell you that you need to confirm your date of birth and that your date of birth must match your identification that you've provided them. Then you're going to click Next. So I'm going to take a picture of my photo ID. And then after I capture that photo, I am going to click Submit. Then it will bring you to the screen that says that your ID is in review and that it can take up to 24 hours for this review to be complete. Now that you have completed the verification process in step number 12, you're going to complete your About page on your YouTube channel. So to get to your About page, to complete that, you're going to click on the initial, you're going to drop down, you're going to go to your channel. Once on your channel, you're going to customize your channel. Once the customization page opens up, you're going to go to Basic Info. This is where it's going to have your name. This is also where it's going to have your handle, which we could have chosen when you initially set up your Google account. However, you can choose it now. You can choose to change it if you like. And then you have your description. So in your description, you're going to want to tell people a little bit about your channel. So give them your story. Now, there is a 1,000 character limit to the description. So you want to be sure to be as succinct as possible. But you want to give a little information about your story. You want to give some information about what your channel is about. And then you want to give some information on what days that you post to your channel. After you complete the description, this is your channel URL page should you ever need it. And then you can choose to add links. So say, for instance, you want to link to your website. You're going to go into this area. You're going to type website, and then you are going to provide the URL to your website. This would be the same if you choose to add a link to your Facebook page, your Instagram page, your TikTok page, any freebie that you might be offering, you can link up here. You can do several different links as long as it has a URL. Once you add your links, you can choose how many links you want to show on your banner, which is at the very top of your YouTube page. So you can have up to 5 links max. You can choose to have 0 links listed there, or you can choose anywhere in between. And so that's how you would put links on your page. In addition to putting your description and your links, you're also going to provide your email address. And so let's put a little something here in the description. So I show women how to heal from childhood trauma. Now, of course, this is just for illustration purposes. Yours might be different. Then you're going to go down here and you're going to say, I post videos every, and then you could type this Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday. Now, these are going to be the days that you choose to upload. You might only upload once a week. Once you choose the days that you're going to upload, if you have multiple days, you want to list what that day's topic is. So you could write tools of the trade for Tuesday. For Thursday, you could put Tech Thursday. And then for Saturday, maybe you want to put self care. So again, this is just for illustrative purposes. So this is where you can come and put your about page. Now you're also going to want to put your email. So for me, I'm going to put info at social work entrepreneur academy.com. One thing I will say about email, of course, you can always use your Gmail email in that area. However, if you want to look pro, you want to make sure that you purchase your domain so you can have a business email. Now, the difference between a business email is this. Instead of this saying social work entrepreneur academy at gmail.com, this says info at social work entrepreneur academy.com. Again, it just looks pro. It is a professional email. This email costs me $7 a month. It's totally worth it. So you'll enter your email information in there, whichever email type you choose, and then you are going to hit publish. Now, when you go back to view your channel and you go to your about page, you are going to have a description there for people to read. Now, of course, your description should be much more robust. And then here you can see that people can view your email address. As you continue to produce content on YouTube, as you become more discoverable, there are going to be brands and affiliates and people that reach out to you. And so this is where they will find that email address to do that. And so, again, this is what you're going to do to update your about page. Now that you've completed your about page, in step 13, you are going to customize your channel. So to customize your channel, you're going to go up here to the blue customize channel video. You're going to click it. It is going to bring you back to the customizations page. And so here you're going to click branding. And now you're going to upload a profile picture. You're also going to add a banner image, and we're also going to add a watermark. Now, I am taking you through this process to show you how to load this when you start your YouTube channel. However, in this upcoming video, I'm going to show you how to create your YouTube channel art, your YouTube profile photo, and your watermark. So be sure to hit the bell icon so you are notified when that video goes live. Now, for your photo, we are going to click upload. I already have a photo hanging out somewhere in here, I'm sure, because it just is. I use a bunch of photos for stuff. So here's one of my brand photos. So I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to shrink it down just a little bit so I appear larger in the photo. That way people can see my face. And so I'm going to make that smaller, and I'm going to click done. So now you see that I have a profile image there. Now for your banner image, I'm going to upload a banner that I currently have for my new YouTube channel entitled Social Work, True Crime, and Wine. And so I'm going to upload this banner. And now that banner is on my page. Now for my watermark, as before, I showed you I have the banner created. I also have a watermark created. So this is one of the watermarks that I created inside of Canva. Now I'm going to insert that. I don't have to size it or anything. It's perfect. And I'm going to click add. So now I have my profile picture. I have my banner image, and I have my video watermark. Now, for my video watermark, you can choose your display time. You can either choose to show it at the end of the video, you can have a custom start time, or you can choose to show it throughout the entire video. I am going to click entire video, and then I am going to click publish. Now that it has published, we are going to view it on the channel. So now this is what my channel looks like after we've done the updates to customize our channel. So as you can see, my profile picture is now showing up. It has removed the initial. It has also removed the initial up here where we choose our settings and other options inside of our YouTube channel. As you can see, I have my YouTube banner here. And then I also will have a watermark once I load my first video. The watermark will appear. Now, the watermark is important because it watermarks your video and it allows for people to click on that watermark and subscribe. So that is why I chose the subscribe picture for my watermark. However, you can choose whatever photo you like. If you want a photo of your face, if you want a photo of your logo, you can do that. It's entirely up to you what you will choose for that watermark. But again, people can click on that watermark to subscribe to your channel. So I simply like to put a subscribe photo there so they know what to do. Now that you've completed customizing your page, what you're going to want to do in step 14 is organize your YouTube channel. So the way that you're going to do that is you are going to come to layout. And under layout, this is how you organize your channel. So you have video spotlight area. You can create a channel trailer for people who haven't subscribed. So when I first started my channel, I had about a 1-minute video just highlighting what was covered or what topics were covered on my channel. You can also have a feature video for returning subscribers. So as you produce videos and content, you can choose one of your videos for a feature video. I usually change mine weekly. Now, in addition to having a channel trailer and featured videos, you can have featured sections. So as you can see here, YouTube has already given you some default featured sections. So you have short videos, which are going to be your YouTube shorts, and then you have videos. Now you can go over here to the plus sign and you can add additional sections. So you can do popular videos. You can add another section and you can click on live now. You can add another section and click on past live streams. You can add another section and click on upcoming lives. And you can also add another section and do a single playlist, created playlist, or multiple playlists. Now, once you complete adding the playlists you want to your featured section, you're going to click publish. Now, one thing I also want to note before I forget, I don't want to forget this. You can move these around to have them in whatever order you want. So if you want to move videos up there over shorts, you can do that. You can move your live streams up to the second one. So all you do is come hover over the left-hand side. You want to click on it and then you can move it to any place that you want. And so I just wanted to highlight that. Now you're going to click publish again. And now you are going to view on your channel. Now, I want to highlight something. You're not going to see anything here because you don't have anything loaded. But once you load some videos up, you'll be able to come here and do all the things to add them to these sections. And also, once you load your videos, I will show you how to add a video to a playlist, and that is coming up later on in this video. But this is how you want to come in and you want to go ahead and organize your YouTube channel. Now, if you made it this far into the video, jump into the comments and type "I'm committed," because you're committed if you made it this far into the video. Okay, now that you have organized your channel, we are going to step 15 where you sign up for TubeBuddy. So what is TubeBuddy? So this is where you are going to optimize your YouTube channel and you are going to optimize your YouTube content. So earlier in the video, I talked about tags. This is where tags comes into play. But first, you have to sign up for the platform. So let's take a look at the pricing before I show you some things about TubeBuddy. So for the TubeBuddy Pro, which is what I have, you pay $4.80 a month. And so that is for those starting their YouTube journey and wanting to get access to new tools for growth. They have the Star, which is the most popular. This is for content creators looking to achieve maximum efficiency and time savings. So, this is the plan that I am actually moving to at the beginning of the year in January 2023. Now, there's the Legend plan and the Enterprise bundle pricing. You don't even have to look at those, to be honest. You don't even have to look at this one for $11.99 a month. You're just getting started. So I would say do the 1 month plan. I take that back. So that's if you pay it 1 year. So this is what I pay for 1 year per month for my 1 year membership. If you want to do it month to month, the Pro is $5.99 per month and the Star is $14.99 per month. So those are options that you can take a look at. So now that we have the pricing, you want to go ahead and you want to sign up for TubeBuddy. So you are going to install for free. So let me take you back to the actual YouTube page that we created for this one. So let's go to TubeBuddy here. So it's tubebuddy.com. And I'll go ahead and provide a link in the description box for this platform. Okay, so we are going to install for free. We are going to add it to our Chrome. We are going to click on Add Extension. So now it is downloading and adding to Chrome. Once that has been completed, it will check. And now it has been added as an extension. So you can clear this off. I don't sync anything. If you want to sync it, that is entirely up to you. Okay, so now you have the extension added to your Chrome. So we are going to go back over to the YouTube channel and we are going to refresh it. Okay, so now it's requiring you to sign in to TubeBuddy. So you are going to click, yes, I have read and agreed to the TubeBuddy privacy policies and terms of use. I will go ahead and do that. You can subscribe to the TubeBuddy channel for their latest news and updates. I would highly recommend that you do that as well. And then you are going to sign into YouTube. You are going to allow TubeBuddy to access your Gmail account, which is the same as your Google profile. And now you are going to sign into your Google account. You're going to read what it allows. You're going to allow it. And now, as you can see, it has updated and you can see the channel analytics outlined up here at the top. Now, of course, there is no information here for you, but let me take you to my YouTube channel and show you exactly what the channel analytics will look like for you once you start to have content. So as you can see, it gives you an outline of how your video performs. So I had a video right here that got almost 1,000 views when I released it. So that video was very high performing. As you can see over here, right now I have a total lifetime views at the time of this recording of 8,000, a little over 8,500. And although it says I have 59 videos, this for some reason hasn't actually updated lately. I actually believe I have 64 total videos now. And then it'll tell you in the last 30 days what your views have been. So in the last 30 days, I've gotten a little over 2,000 views. And so this will give you this analytic information, which is important. It'll also allow for you to see what your channel keywords are, which you do need to pick keywords for your channel. So now we're going back to your startup channel. And now that you have TubeBuddy loaded here, you can see that TubeBuddy is also up here, and we will cover how to use TubeBuddy later on in this video. But I do want you to set it up now as we go through this implementation phase or this execution phase. And that is how you sign up for TubeBuddy. After signing up for TubeBuddy, you want to move on to step 16, which is to shoot your trailer. Now, your trailer should not be long. It should be about 1 minute to 3 minutes. It should be very short, and it should succinctly tell your viewers what your channel is about, what you talk about on the channel, and it should introduce them to you. Once you have completed the trailer and you have it edited and you've done all the things to it, you want to go ahead and you want to add it to the trailer section of your channel. After you shoot your 1 to 3 minute trailer, you're going to want to go to step 17 and you want to batch record the content that you laid out in your content plan. And so to batch record your content, you are going to shoot 12 to 13 weeks of video. Now, what you want to do is go to the beginning of the year. So if you're starting your channel in January of 2023, you want to go to the calendar at the beginning of the year and you want to count out how many weeks are in the first 3 months. So that's going to be January, February, and March. You're going to want to count out how many weeks there are in those 3 months. And you want to record enough videos to have one for each week. So you want to be able to release at least one piece of content weekly that is manageable, that is doable in the beginning. And so I highly suggest you stick to one video a week. Now, batch recording your videos, you are going to do this before you even launch your YouTube channel. And the reason why you're going to do this is because you want to be ahead of schedule. The last thing you want is to have to upload a video every week and you find yourself recording the video on Thursday or Friday or Saturday and it's due to be uploaded on Monday, which means you're going to have to edit it and do all the things. And you don't want to be in a crunch for time like that every week playing catch up with your content. It does not make for a great experience. How do I know? I've done it. Now, once you record your 12 or 13 videos that will carry you from the beginning of the year throughout March, you are then going to record 5 additional videos. Now, you're going to use these 5 videos as soon as you launch your channel. So when you upload your first video, you are going to upload 4 additional videos with that one. That way, when people watch your first video, you will have additional content on your page for them to refer to. After you have all of this content completed, you have it loaded and scheduled on YouTube. You are then going to schedule a day to record your future content. So you should pick one day to record 4 to 5 videos. I would say you would do it about a week after you have all of your content uploaded and scheduled. Then you will record those 4 to 5 videos and you will be ahead because you will schedule 12 weeks and then you will have 4 to 5 videos recorded that will need to be edited, and you can do that over time. And each month on one day, you can record your 4 to 5 videos, and that is how you stay 12 weeks ahead of schedule. This will allow for you to have time for you to get sick or things to happen or someone in your family to get sick or just anything to happen if you need to take a few weeks off. But again, don't do content week to week. You want to make a plan before you launch your YouTube channel. And part of that plan is to always batch record your content. Now, when I batch record my content, oftentimes what will happen is I will go to my closet, I will pick out a couple of blouses, I will pick out maybe a couple of sweaters, I might pick out a dress, and then from there, I usually just change my tops, I don't change my bottoms, and I record multiple videos in one day. I don't edit these videos, I don't do anything like that, I simply record them. Now, do you overthink the recording process for your videos? If so, don't worry, because I got you. In one of my upcoming videos, I'm going to discuss how you can become camera confident. And even if you can't, I'm going to discuss what you can do instead. Now, Fiverr and Upwork are both places you can go to hire freelance people to do a number of things, including editing your video. So you will come over here and you will type in what you want. So you will put video editing and then press enter. So it will come over here and it will let you see people who do editing on video. Now you can come up here to this bar and refine your search through the filters. So you can go on to category and you can say social media videos, or you can say video editing. I'm pretty sure that video editing is going to be a bit more robust as far as in like serious video. Not that your YouTube isn't serious, but you know what I mean. So I would say social media videos, service options. I would click YouTube and apply it. I would go to seller details. Maybe you want someone who speaks a certain language. I would go over to budget. Now, if you are new and your budget is tight, but you don't want to do this and you do have some money put aside to be able to invest in your business, then I would go ahead and click the value option and apply it. And now you can see who is doing editing for a price that you can afford. And so I will create YouTube top 10 videos, faceless cash cow videos. So he's going to edit together a video similar to this one that you're watching. But you can go through and see who you like, who speaks to you the most. Let me just give you an idea of what Fiverr looks like. So on Fiverr, when you click on someone, a creator's profile, you can go through the bottom and see information about them, what they've posted, things that they've done, such as that. You can read reviews from other people. You can see their services. So the services are here at the bottom, but they're also here on the right hand side. And so a basic service is one video up to 3 minutes, full HD, 1080p, eye catching thumbnail, which is nice. So you're going to get a thumbnail with it. And so that's 15 bucks. That's not bad. Standard. So in this one, it's a video up to 5 minutes, similar stuff. You get a bit more things going on here as far as benefits for utilizing this particular tier. And then you have the premium, which is going to be up to 10-minute long video. That is a $50 price tag. So as you can see, the longer the video, the pricier the tag. But again, this is an option for you inside of Fiverr. Now, you can also go to Upwork. So here on Upwork, this is also a place that you can hire a freelance person to do a number of things for you, including video editing. So again, we will come up here and we will type in, as you can see, it came right up, video editing. And so here you have people who will do video editing for you. The thing that I like about Upwork is you can find people who have samples of their editing. You can hire people on a project basis. So maybe you want to hire them for a project. You have 5 YouTube videos that you want them to edit, and they agree to edit 5 of those videos for $200 at a flat rate, right? So that is a project-based hire, and you can absolutely do that even though they say they're $50 an hour or $40 an hour. Even though they say that, you can hire them many times. You can negotiate with them for a project before you actually take them on their per hour rate. Again, this can be a little pricey. This is for someone who's a bit further along in their business and is making some revenue inside of their business, or this is for someone who has quite a bit of seed money for their startup business. So either way, these are some options for your editing. Now that you've edited your videos, you're going to want to move to step 19 and you want to create a thumbnail. So I am back in my handy dandy Canva account. You can get thumbnails on Fiverr. You can get thumbnails on Upwork. That's why those two platforms are great. You can also buy templates for your thumbnails. I wanted to show you very quickly how you can come into Canva and create a thumbnail for your videos that you are going to release on your new YouTube channel. This is great if you are on a tight budget and you cannot afford the cost of having thumbnails created. So let's go inside of Canva. In the search box, you are going to type YouTube thumbnail, and it will bring up YouTube thumbnails. You want to click on it. Now, there are going to be thumbnail templates. So as you can see, these are templates that you can use to do your thumbnail. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to create one from scratch. And I'm going to show you 2 ways that you can create a thumbnail. So let's click on this first thumbnail and use it as an example. Now, this is a thumbnail template. I don't know who this guy is, but I don't want him on my thumbnail. So we're going to click on him. We're going to click on the trash can and we are going to get him out of there. So here I am going to type the most effective strategies. This is just an example. I want to show you how you can quickly come in here and edit a video. I'm going to go to my uploads and I'm going to grab one of my photos. So I'm going to grab this photo. Now, because I'm facing the opposite way and my arm is kind of cut off in this photo, even if I expand it, it doesn't give me an arm. I'm actually going to go up here to the flip button. So where my green cursor is, I'm going to click flip. I'm going to flip it horizontally and then I'm going to put it up against the base of the thumbnail because my arm is cut off. Now, if my arm wasn't cut off, I could position this differently. Then I'm going to expand the photo out so it's large enough to be seen on the thumbnail. And next, I'm going to edit image. I'm going to click on BG remover, which stands for background remover, and it is going to remove the background. Now, keep in mind, you can only do this on the pro version. On the free version, you cannot remove backgrounds. If you are using the free version, in a moment, I am going to show you how to create a thumbnail if you have the free version. Okay, so we are going to apply this photo. Yes, it's there. Now we are going to take this photo because remember the guy that we removed had that white outline around his photo. Now you may or may not want the white outline. If you don't want the white outline, you can leave it. I do like it though, so I'm going to click on edit image. I'm going to click on shadows. I'm going to click on glow. After it loads, you will see the filter lines here. You will click it again and it will take you to the filter. So I want it to be a little bigger. So I'm going to go with a 10 to give myself a shadow. I am going to make it not transparent. And I am going to change the color to the white that the guy had. Now, there is a blur on that. However, you can make it solid if you want to. And let me just move that back over here. Okay. So now we have the white glow that is around me, which gives your picture a little pop. And boom, shakalaka boom, we have a thumbnail. Now, this thumbnail is not on brand with my colors, so I would simply click and highlight this entire thing. I would click on the color palette up here and I would open that up. Now, I have my brand colors loaded here in my palette. Again, this is something you can only do in the paid version of Canva. You cannot load your brand colors and keep a brand kit in the free version of Canva. Now I have all my brand colors loaded here. So maybe I decide I want this light blue background, or I could do the darker green that I have for my business. That also goes. And what I'm going to do here is that this yellow that they have for the text up here doesn't match the yellow in my dress. The yellow in my dress is more on brand. So I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to click on the color code for the text and I'm going to go to my brand yellow and I'm going to put that in there. So now the brand yellow is a bit more on par with my dress and more in line with my brand colors. And now I can click off and boom, I have a thumbnail. Now, maybe you're like, oh, I don't like these changes. I just want to go back. You're going to click up the undo button. You're going to click it once to get the yellow. You're going to click it again. You'll go back to the original color that you changed it to, or you can click it again and go back to the templates that was provided for you. So you can do a number of things inside Canva to create your thumbnails. And again, there's a host of templates over here. If you want to get back to those templates, you would simply click templates in the upper right hand or upper left hand corner, because clearly I don't know my right from my left these days. But in the upper left hand corner here, you will click on the templates button and it will provide you those templates that we looked at earlier before we started creating this one. This is a quick, cheap, easy way to get you a thumbnail. Now, if you have the free version and you want to create a thumbnail that works for you and you're not able to remove the background, you can go to a thumbnail like this. I will go back to uploads. I will grab my photo. I will put it in there. I will change the background colors for this to my brand colors. I will change the circle and I'll put the yellow around it, or maybe I'll put my purple color around it or the cream. It doesn't matter. I like the cream better. I'll ditch this logo. I'll ditch this because maybe I don't want the logo. I'll ditch this. I'll ditch that. And I'll ditch that because you want your thumbnails to be clean. And then here you would put the text for your thumbnail. Now, on your thumbnail, you do not want a lot of text. So you want no more than 4 words at a time on your thumbnail. So on this one, I'm going to put start a YouTube channel. Now, as you can see, things look a little off. So the letters are a little big for what I want to put in there. So I'm going to click up here. It's at 71. We'll drop it down to 64. Okay, that looks good. Now, after we have it on 64, I don't like how close the words are together. So I'm going to click on the lines with the arrows on the side of it, and I'm going to go to line spacing, and I'm going to pull this up and space it out 1.5. Actually, you can just type in there and do 1.5. It makes it a lot easier. Now, I also feel like the letters are really close together, so I'm going to click back in there and I'm going to do 1 point for the letter spacing. I don't like that, so let's do 10. That's still not enough for me, so let's do 30. Okay, so that looks a little better. And now you have this. You can do italics if you like. You can actually come to effects and you can splice it if you want to, and then you can change it to where the splice is black that highlights it. You can go to effects and change the background color. So maybe I want to put my brand colors there. And so now you can do some things with your title. But I simply wanted to come into Canva and show you that you can create a thumbnail right inside of your Canva account. That is why Canva is so invaluable. Okay, now that you have created your thumbnail, it's time to optimize your content. So you've batch recorded your videos, you have done all the things with that, you've edited your videos, and now you're going to get ready to optimize your content. So you have TubeBuddy loaded because we loaded that earlier in the video. Now you're going to click on TubeBuddy and you're going to go to Keyword Explorer. So now you want to type in your keywords. So my keyword would be social work digital business. And I hit enter. So when you do research on your keywords, you're going to get an overall score that is unweighted. You're also going to get one that is weighted. So because we do not have the pro version, you cannot get a weighted score. So let me take you to my YouTube channel and show you what a weighted score would look like for me. So I'm going to go to Keyword Explorer. I am going to type in social work online business. And I am going to get a weighted score. So, as you can see, my weighted score is pretty damn good. Now, there's a reason for this. As you come to the bottom here, it shows my views for the last 5 videos. It also shows the lowest video view count found in the top ranking videos. This is important data. Now, it also shows that the search volume on this is good, so it's not a super high search volume. There's not a lot of competition. As you can clearly see, there's no competition for me. And the optimization strength is excellent. So the ability to optimize this video. So the number of videos in search results, 43.8 million. Now, those 43.8 million will probably include people who are just starting an online business. But because I've narrowed mine down to social workers, this has edged me out with this excellent score based on where I fall in my particular target audience. The thing about TubeBuddy is it is going to know who your target audience is because you have to plug that information into your channel and it is capturing that data. you want to be sure to use the weighted version. Now, if I use the unweighted, it only drops slightly to 87 because it can't really measure my channel against other channels out there. So, this is why you want the paid version of TubeBuddy, okay? But if you can't do it, you can absolutely go with this unweighted score until you're able to afford the TubeBuddy account. Now, after you do this search and you have your keyword and you say, okay, this has good search parameters. This is a good topic for me. I can get some views on this. You're going to click on actions and you're going to go to optimize in SEO Studio. So you'll click on that and it will bring the information in for you. Now, once you are inside of this interface, inside of TubeBuddy, inside the SEO Studio, you can see that it ported over your keyword search that you did. And right now you have a TubeBuddy SEO score of 62%. You want to get this as close to 100%. Honestly, you want to get it at 100%. You know, whatever you have to do, if you get close to 95, you want to come down here and read how to improve your score. So as you can say, include your target keywords in the title, include 80% of your target keyword in the title, include your target keyword in the first 60 characters of the title, include your target keyword naturally in the title, include your target keyword in the first 200 characters of the description, include partial matches of your target keywords in the description. So you want to do all these things. So remember when I showed you the video script and it had a unique video description? This is where that description is going to come into play. So I'm going to go up here, highlight this, plug in the title, and as you can see, it has my keyword terms here. They're highlighted. I'm also going to plug the title in down here. Now, as you can see, my score went down. So what's going on? What's wrong? So let me try and remove this. This might make it better. So sometimes you might have to play with your title. So as you can see, after I remove that extra bit of title, it will go on to give me a better score. So sometimes you have to play with that. I am going to grab that unique description that I wrote at the time of writing my script. I'm going to pop in here and I am going to put a slash and then I'm going to plug it in. Now I have to massage it a little because you don't want that big old bulk of information for people to read. So space it out a little, make it easier for them to read. So as you can see, my score shot up to a 95%. So this is our description. Now, also in this description box, you can include any links to videos that you want them to watch. So maybe you create a video playlist that you want to put in there so people can have quick access to those videos. You might also want to put any affiliate links, a link to your website, your free training, whatever may be. You put that in here and you're only able to do that after your verification clears, after your channel verification clears. But this is the place where you would put that information. You're going to click next. Now, remember earlier I talked about video tags. This is where tags are important. So your tags are going to be search terms that people are using to find the content that you're posting. So this content is about a social work online business. So I'm going to plug in some tags that I have saved. And as you can see, once I plugged in those tags, it went up to 100%. When you're entering tags here, it will not go up to 100% until you have enough tags. I've done this long enough that I know how many tags I should have, and it should reach as closely as possible to that 500 character limit. The closer you get, like I said, it will finally go up to the 100%. So some of my tags: social workers, digital business, social work, digital online business, social work business ideas, social work online business ideas, social work entrepreneur, social work entrepreneurship, social work business ideas, right? So these are similar, but not exactly the same, but these are search terms people could be using. Social work careers, online business ideas for social workers, social work side hustles, social work, social worker, social workers, social work, worker, workers, Again, there's a number of things in here. I even have rich social worker because her channel is so closely aligned to mine. I pop it in there because if somebody's watching her videos, by me having the tag in my video, it can possibly offer my video as a suggestion. So now we have our tags. We're going to go over here and we are going to grab our thumbnail. Now, yes, I showed up because I am ranking for digital online businesses inside of YouTube. However, when I first loaded my very first video, nothing was here. So you want to click upload thumbnail. You want to go to your back end. So I have my thumbnail in downloads. So we are going to pull that up. And I am going to grab a thumbnail from here that I have. So start a social work YouTube channel. So now you have your thumbnail. You're going to save draft. And now it is saved. And this is how you optimize your content. We will utilize that optimized content in the next section of this video. Okay, now that you have optimized your content, and step number 21, you want to upload your video. So we're back on my YouTube channel since that's where we optimize the content. Now to upload a video, you are going to click on Manage Videos. And as you can see, we are on the back end screen of Manage Videos. Now, this is what mine looks like because I have several videos posted. However, this is what yours will look like. It will be empty and it will ask for you to upload videos. So you can click here to upload videos, or you can click create to upload videos. So let's go back to my channel. I am going to click create. I'm going to click upload videos. I'm going to select a file. And then from there, I am going to select one of my videos that has been completed. And so I'm going to grab this video. I just know it's a video because of the name of it. And now it is going to start its uploading process. From there, I am going to click the red TubeBuddy drop down. Go to the drop down that says apply existing optimization. And I'm going to pull that optimization that we created for social work online business. And I am going to apply it. Now, as you can see, TubeBuddy is applying the optimization. So the title, the description, and the tags. This is why you optimize before you upload. So as you can see, everything from TubeBuddy has been ported over to the video. It has my title. It has the description I put in. It has the thumbnail that I added. And down here, it has all the tags. I'm going to click done. And now I am going to click next. I'm going to add an end screen. So an end screen is that screen that you see pop up when you watch YouTube videos at the end that will direct people to either subscribe to your channel or watch another video, preferably and hopefully they do both. Now, as you can see, there's different elements here that you can use for your end screen. So you can have import from latest video and a subscribe, one video, one subscribe, one playlist, one subscribe. You can have two videos. Again, you can have one video, one playlist, or you can have one video, one playlist, and one subscribe. I say keep it simple. Give people simple choices. So I'm going to choose one video and one subscribe. Now, this is the subscribe button over here. And this is the video button over here where my green cursor is. I'm going to click on the video button and it will highlight blue. And then you can choose which video you will put there. So you can do most recent upload, best for viewer, or you can choose a specific video. I always choose a specific video. I'm going to click on that video. Now, you can move these around because over here you will often have the watermark and you will have the countdown button for your video. Those block things that you load to your YouTube. So I would move the subscribe button over here and you can leave this wherever you want, but you can move it around. I'm going to leave it down there in the corner and then I'm going to click save. Next, you're going to add a card. So in this video, I showed you, I said in the last video, which was email list, we talked about this. I can actually add a card for that. So wherever your card is supposed to go, you're going to pull it out to that section. You're going to add a video. You're going to click on the video you want to add, and now you have a card that someone can click on to go directly to that video. Part of the optimization process is adding a card to your video, so I would highly recommend that you put a card in every video. After you add the card, you're going to save it. Then you're going to click next. It is going to ask you for checks. It's going to tell you that it's going to do a check, is what I should say. So if you have copyrighted music, if you have anything in there during this check, it is going to flag it. So do not use, I repeat, do not use copyrighted material. You want to use your own material. And in an upcoming video, I'm going to discuss how you can get music to use in your YouTube videos that doesn't go against the copyright guidelines of the YouTube community. After you have finished everything, you're going to click next. Then it is going to bring you to the publish stage. So you can save or publish. So you can publish it privately, meaning that if you load a video that you want people to have limited access to, you can do it privately. When you do it privately, it's going to ask you to share it privately, and you will be allowed to put in people's email addresses who you want to have access to the video. You can only have up to 50 email addresses inside of there. You can also do an unlisted video, so anyone with the video link can watch your video. Unlisted videos are great if you are embedding them on your website or if they are going out via email or something of that nature. So with unlisted videos, people can land on your YouTube channel, but they will not see those videos. However, if you have that unlisted video embedded on your website, they will be able to watch it on the website. And then you can go public. This is where you want to go for your YouTube videos. So the 5 that you are going to launch immediately, you are going to list them as public. You will publish. For the videos that you are going to schedule out for the next 90 days, 12 weeks, whatever you want to call it, you are going to click schedule. You're going to go down and select a day. So we'll say we'll schedule it for November 21st. You are going to pick a time. So I am going to schedule it for 1:30 p.m. And then you are going to schedule it. Do not worry about setting it as a premiere. That's advanced. This is a beginner's guide. Just totally disregard that button being there. Next, you're going to click on schedule. Now that video will continue to upload, but it will not become public until November 21st, 2022 at 1:30 p.m. So you're going to upload the 5 and going to publish those immediately. Then you want to schedule out everything else. Once you get this screen, you can close it out and the process will continue on its own. As you can see, it is currently at 5% upload. This is going to be a slow upload for this video because that video was almost 2 hours long. And this is how you want to go and upload your video. And step number 22, you want to organize your content. So now that you've created the thumbnail, you've batch recorded the videos, you created a lot of video assets, you are going to organize all of your content because you want to be able to go back to it if you need to. You never know what happens to a video. You never know when you can use those clips elsewhere. So you want to save all of your business assets. I utilize Dropbox for all of my business assets. Now, I don't have any affiliation with a lot of the resources that I'm mentioning to you today. I simply like the resources. However, Dropbox is an excellent resource for you to organize your content in a cloud-based platform. Yes, you can absolutely organize your content in the file section of your desktop. However, being in the cloud gives you access to this information wherever you go. Again, you never know when you're going to need to grab it. So inside of my Dropbox, I'm going to click into YouTube. As you can see, I have some files. I'm going to go to 2023. So now in 2023, in the first week of 2023, I am going to release video number 78, and I already have my boxes labeled for the videos that I'm going to do next year. I will finish these files soon. I just wanted to show you for illustrative purposes. In video number 78, I have my B-roll clips. So I have a file for my B-roll clips for that video. So B-roll clips are any cut to clips that you might have in your video that are outside of your talking head clips. You might have the edited video file. You have your raw clips file. So the raw clips are going to be all the singular clips that you use to make the edited video. You're going to put your completed script in here, and you're also going to put your thumbnails in here. And this is how you organize your content, and you absolutely want to do that. In the beginning, it may not seem like a lot when you only have 13, 15, 20 videos. However, when you start to get 60, 70, 100 videos deep, you want to be very organized, and you don't want to have to organize 100 videos. Just do it right from the very beginning. And you can utilize Dropbox to do that. You can also utilize Google Workspace, or you can utilize the file sections of your computer. But if you want it to be cloud-based, Dropbox or your Google Workspace will be sufficient. Now, you can find your Google Workspace if you go back to the Google account that we created. You can go back to your main Google account here, click on a new tab, and these 9 dots that create this square, you can click on it, and this is your Google Workspace. So maybe you want to save something on your Google Drive. You're able to click on Google Drive, and now you can create folders. So you want to create new, you want to create file upload, or you can do a new folder. We'll say B-roll for your new folder, and you're going to hit enter, and you're going to create that folder. And now you can open that folder up and put documents inside of that folder. So you can actually use your Google Drive as a cloud-based piece for this. Again, this is free. It's on your Google account. Absolutely doable. I just like Dropbox personally. But again, you want to utilize some form of a cloud-based or a filing system to organize your content for your YouTube videos. Now, in step number 23, this isn't really about starting a YouTube channel per se, but it's something I want to remind you of once you start your YouTube channel journey. And that is, in order to get good at YouTube, in order for your videos to get better, in order for you to build an audience of captivated viewers and purchasers, you want to make sure that you stay consistent on the platform. So if you tell your audience that you're going to upload a video once a week, upload a video once a week. If you say that you're going to upload videos on Monday, be sure to post those videos on Monday. Now, life happens. And so there may be a week or so that you're delayed. Heck, my life had a bunch of things go wrong in April. Not necessarily go wrong, but life just happened. And I was off of the platform for 4 months. Now, in that time, I gained 50 subscribers and I still made money. So this is what makes YouTube so ideal for your digital online business. But you want to remember to stay consistent. Remember, when you first see your videos, you're going to be like, I don't like the way I sound. I don't like the way I look. Oh my God, this is terrible. Work past it. Listen, progress over perfection is always the way to go. After a while, once you've been making YouTube videos for a while, you will get better at it. More of your personality will come through. If you go back and watch some of my first videos, they were a hot mess. You hear me? A hot mess. So be sure to stay consistent on the platform. In step 24, you want to be sure to remain self-assured. Now, it's always nice being reassured, and you're going to have plenty of people telling you, oh, your channel is good, family, friends who support you, but you are going to come across a hater. You are going to come across a troll. You're just going to come across some evil, mean-spirited people out here in these social media streets. It just is what it is. Listen, I always assume that they need our services. They need mental health services, because anybody coming onto a platform to complain about a video that they don't like, that they took the time to watch, because guess what? Your girl not taking the time. If I come across something and I'm watching and I'm like, I don't like it, scroll or click off of the video and keep it pushing. But you will have people who come into your comments or in your DMs and they say just mean-spirited, evil, hateful, nasty things. it is one of the downsides to putting yourself out there on social media. But I'll be honest with you, the level of love I get compared to the level of hate is minuscule. The level of hate is minuscule compared to the amount of love people show me in my DMs, how they thank me for what I'm doing. And so it's totally worth it. I'm not going to let those haters get to my bag. I'm not going to let those haters get to my bag. And so in order to do this, in order to stay the course, because YouTube is the long game, there is a learning curve, and sometimes it can take a year or two for you to blow. I follow Gary Vaynerchuk. He's a businessman, social media guy. Some of you might be familiar with him. If you've never heard of him, I'll go ahead and link to his YouTube channel in the description box below. But Gary Vaynerchuk talked about how when he first started on YouTube 12 years ago, and he used it to blow up his dad's wine business, which he blew that business up. It took him 18 months, he said, before anybody paid attention to him. 18 months. Can you deal with that type of pressure? So, in order to stay the course, you're going to have to be self-assured. And this really circles back to that mindset work I talked about in the beginning of this video. And so I'm closing this out with reminding you that the mindset work is important. Remember to remain self-assured and not reassured. Even though if people give you reassurance, take it. And then finally, in step 25, if you want to learn more about starting a digital online business, if you want to take a deeper dive into starting your YouTube channel and everything that you have to do that comes after you start the YouTube channel, then be sure to check out the SWELL community. That is my community over on Patreon, and SWELL stands for the Social Work Entrepreneur Learning Lab. And yes, it is the same name as my podcast, except SWELL the community are for my digital online business social workers who are looking to start that, and SWELL the podcast is about clinical private practices. So if you want to learn more about YouTube, digital online businesses, market research, and writing a business plan, all of the things that we do over there in the community in the 7 workshops that I provide you, then go ahead and check out the link in the description box below. In my next video, I am going to show you how to create channel art for your YouTube channel. So again, don't forget to hit the notifications button so you know when that video goes live. If you would like to know more about how starting a social work YouTube channel can help you grow your digital online business, go ahead and check out this video right here. And until next time, this is your girl Michelle saying, stop waiting, the time is now. Start your digital online business. Bye for now.